Hey y'all, it's your BFF Reacts. I'm Kara, and today we are getting back into some Voiceplay, one of my all-time favorite groups. This was a request for me to do the Moana Medley from them. This was a couple years ago. This still has Earl in the group as well, but Moana is one of my very most favorite movies. My kids love it. My oldest called it Moana for a long time, and it just has a special place in my heart. It's so sweet. I love the direction that Disney started taking when they started doing Save Yourself Disney Princesses. It's one of my favorite tropes from them. So I am so excited to get into this reaction with you guys today. And if you don't mind liking the video, if you like it, comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. And subscribe so we can do a lot more stuff together. That would be fabulous. So in the meantime, let's get going with Voiceplay doing the Moana Medley. All the way up. Make sure we have good quality. Perfect. And let's get it moving.
Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew.
This is live.
The village of Motonui is all you need. Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
Jeff gives me the chills every single time I hear him sing, and Lane does too with those deeper drums as well, those deeper percussive notes. But he can, I believe he takes over some of the bass when Jeff isn't doing his parts, or if Jeff is singing, he takes over the bass line, which is so cool. Rachel is so pretty, so pretty, and I love the way that it's just so light and bouncy, just like the song was in the movie. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm gonna go back. I'm trying not to pause as much, but I had to.
All you need. Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
We make our nets from the fibers. The water is sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires. We cook up the meat inside. The village believes in us. The village believes. The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves.
So here I'll stay, my home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way. I'll let my people guide me. We'll build our future together. Where you are, where you are. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember.
Stop. Lane is so creative with his little sound effects, little droplet. Oh. Can't do it. I'm just flicking myself in the face for no reason. I love how seamlessly they kind of move down tempo to that new song. And I'm wondering if they have somebody cueing them, or if they just go, or if Ellie is the cue. You know what I mean? I mean, not Ellie, if Lane is the cue with his beatboxing. I would love to know. Y'all let me know.
Never really knowing why.
Or maybe Jeff,
I wish
since he's kind of driving
I
this
could
now.
be the perfect daughter, but I come back
voice
to
is
the
gorgeous.
water. No matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road
Forgot that
leads
Lane
back
was there for a
to
second. He's
place
so
I know
perfect as a
where
drum
I
kit.
cannot go, where I long
He's so precise.
See the line where the sky meets the sea.
calls me.
Can't help but dance.
Knows how far it goes.
Oh,
Hit the wind in my
that deep bass that you feel in your chest from Jeff. Oh my gosh, it's just so perfect. And I love that this seems to be kind of a live performance, at least in as far as like production goes, maybe, because they have individual mics, it looks like, maybe to suit their individual needs for hearing those vocals. Gosh, so amazing. I love them so much. And Rachel in their group is absolutely seamless. I would love for her to be a permanent member, but then they couldn't have all the other good features as well. So I'll just take her as much as I can get.
sail on the sea stays behind me. Day I'll know how far I'll go.
So pretty.
let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in.
Maui.
I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome for the tide, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is it? Take away. Don't mess with Maui when he's on the runaway. And the tapestry here in my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui.
Did you hear that note from playing? Are you kidding me? That was so low. And I love those little pieces that he put at the end there to make it interesting.
It's okay, you're welcome. Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson?
I guess they had to have some background production to put those snaps and claps in when they weren't snapping and clapping right there, but that's okay. They do sound really good.
And what does it take away? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the runaway. And the tapestry here in my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui.
And there's that deep beat that you face. Yeah.
'Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm out.
Rachel looks so offended.
And thank you.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look.
Who else could play Tomotoa? No one. Of course it had to be Jeff. Of course. He sounded so suave. Oh my gosh.
That boat. I'm out. And thank you.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look. You little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it? You don't swing it like you used to, man.
Looks like a baby with his short little haircut.
Yet I have to give you credit for my start and your tattoos on the
I feel like I
outside.
prefer older Silver
For
Fox
just like
Jeff.
you, I've made myself a work of art. I'll never hide, I can't, I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff is so shiny.
Do it like
Send
that.
your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough.
I love the harmonies in the background.
You can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck of pie. Look it up. You will die. Now it's time for me to take a
So casual. Die. Hang on. I gotta go back to that. Oops.
Look it up. You will die.
They're so
Now it's
happy
time
about
for
it.
me to take apart your aching heart. You'll never be quite
Ooh,
as
Lane panned a little.
shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
Oh, he panned again.
I have crossed the horizon to find you.
Oh my god. You guys. Ugh. Are you kidding me? The way he just goes down into that. What even is that note? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. He just drops to the freaking basement in there. Oh my god. I'm already tearing up.
And shiny.
Start at that note there. And then.
I have crossed the horizon to find you.
Oh my god.
I know your name. They may have stolen the heart from inside you.
Oh, it's just sitting in my chest, that bass.
But this does not define you.
deep breath. That was so haunting and beautiful and absolutely so true to the emotions in the movie. Oh my gosh, they did so perfect. And having Ellie and Earl sing those actual words in Samoan were so beautiful, and they pronunciated them so well. I wonder how long it took them to learn the correct pronunciation for those. Wow, that was so beautiful. I'm just going to go back to the transition because they then transitioned so well. You can hear a little bit of water in the background, but wow, they transitioned so well out of that deeply emotional part to a more lighthearted, fun song.
See her light up the night in the sea. She calls me. Yes, I know that I can't go.
Ooh, sing it, Rachel.
Behind me, and soon I'll know how far I'll go.
Who changed?
We know the
Girl, hang on. Wait, did you hear Jeff's note in the background? Hang on, we're gonna go back to that for a second. And he's just like, but in Jeff, you know what I mean? Wow. Oh my gosh, they did such a good job not only transitioning between, you know, the songs that they were singing, but between singers as well. Oh my gosh. That was so amazing. Let me come back to you guys over here. Yep. I love Voiceplay. I love them so much. They are such incredible musicians and singers. And I know that Lane and Jeff usually go back and forth between arranging. So I wonder who arranged the medley. Because I feel like arranging a medley is hard, especially if the songs that you're picking don't have the same BPM. Because you then have to figure out, do you want to jump around to the same BPM and make it fit that way? Or do you want to stick with the chronological order of the songs within the movie? And then how are you going to make that work? You know what I mean? Who's going to cue that you go down? Because some of them start singing multiple parts on the same beat, on the same note. So do you have a cue? Do you have a breath that you just know? Or is it just gonna literally be so many practice sessions that it's flawless? That's just crazy. Oh my gosh. That was such a treat. And I love it when they do Disney because they always do such a good job. And Rachel had such a lighthearted Disney princess sound to her voice in this one too. She can go deep and dark. Case in point, when she did I Put a Spell on You and Ursula's song, Poor Unfortunate Souls with a Voctave, she freaking blew my mind on that one. But she sounded perfect for that part, for the part of the villain. But in this one, she sounds so light and bubbly, just like a little Disney princess. She would fit right in. She could go in and take over on sick days for Disney princesses anytime, and I don't think anyone would notice. But anyway, I hope you guys so enjoyed that one as much as I did. I hope you guys want to see more of Voiceplay, because I would love to do more of Voiceplay or of Octave or any of your other favorite bands, vocal bands, artists, groups, whatever you want. Please just let me know down in the comments and subscribe so you can see more of what we do together. And I hope you guys have a great night, and I love you guys. Bye.